Good morning and welcome to Dublin, Ireland. I am in the grounds of Trinity College here in the heart of Dublin. I've flown in this morning from Cardiff Airport. It was a short flight, around 30-35 minutes. And then we got a Dublin Express bus from the airport to the city centre and it was €8. So I'm here for 2 days in Dublin, going to explore the sights and hopefully drink a lot of Guinness. So come with me as we explore Dublin, drink Guinness and have some fun, hopefully. This is the queue for the Dublin Express, the coach service from Dublin International Airport into the city centre. It's €8 one way, return from €12. So established 431 years and 1 day ago. So the 3rd of March 1592, Trinity College is considered one of the most elite institutions of Europe. So the Trinity College is part of the University of Dublin. So it is an active university, so people can get tours of the campus while there are students on site, which is quite weird. Also here is the exhibition of the Book of Kells, which is an old book dating back from the 9th century, which is made of calf skin, and it has pieces of the New Testament, I believe. Not sure exactly what it is, but the tickets to go and see the Book of Kells is €18.50 each. So we're going to give this one a miss. So if you want to see what the Book of Kells is about, I'm sure there's plenty of information on the internet. So just outside Trinity College is a game of football. Who's playing? I have no idea, but entertainment nonetheless. Number 4's on the ball, he's looking for a pass. Oh, he's overrun it. No, he hasn't. Here we go. Ball over the top. He's in. Number 9's in. Strong stance. And the keeper gets it. So we wandered over thinking there might have been a bit of a Gaelic football being played. But it's just your traditional football. Oh, unlucky mate, unlucky. Anyway, that's enough football for today. Football, they're allowed to use their hands and their feet, and the traditional football goals are replaced with posts, similar to these posts here, but I think they might be rugby. Wall of kindness. Leave what you don't want and take what you do. Stopped off for a coffee in a place called The Coffee Shop. Up next is the National Gallery of Ireland. So there is the art museum. It was free entry. There's pieces by Monet and Picasso. There's loads of different rooms, loads of Irish art. Yeah, good for a quick half-hour free entry. So here is the famous Grafton Street, which is surrounded on both sides with shops, and you get loads of buskers down the road. And if you know the Ed Sheeran song Galway Girl, he came to a bar on Grafton Street. So there is no set agenda today. All we know that's happening is at 3:30 we have got the Guinness Storehouse booked, where it's a tour of the Guinness Storehouse. Get to taste some Guinness. So the first meal of the day is a burrito from El Gringo in the Stevens shopping centre just off Grafton Street. I've gone for a spicy chicken, extra hot salsa. So this is inside the St. Stephen shopping centre, where we just had some food. Free Pepsi off a guy in the street. Marketing. Cheers, my man. Staying in the luxurious 5-star Premier Inn in the heart of Temple Bar while we're here in Dublin. We're now on our way to the Guinness Storehouse. We have got a booking at 3:30, so we're just on the way. It's around 25-minute walk from where we are now, so we'll see you when we get there. So behind me is St. Patrick's Cathedral, the largest church in Dublin. We're passing this on the way to the Guinness Storehouse. Now, if you've seen my recent Romania videos, you know I love a church, but you'll be glad to know that I will not be going inside this one because time is of the essence. We need to get to the Guinness Storehouse to meet our time slot. But there you have it from the outside. Very grey and bleak, actually. Guinness Storehouse. So as you can see in front of me, the big arrow. Just wait for the taxi to pass. The big arrow pointing to the right that says the Guinness Storehouse. And as the name says, it is the old Guinness Storehouse. I know. This is the queue for the next area, which is the tasting room. It goes all the way around and zigzags. Next stop, the tasting room. We get to try some of the Guinness.
Not least is the roasted barley. This has a coffee chocolatey aroma, and it is roasted in the same way as coffee beans and cocoa beans, and it is roasted to 232 degrees. Any higher it'll go on fire, any lower we won't get the taste. It's responsible for the real colour of Guinness, which is deep dark ruby red.
I'd say it was. First class.
So this is our sample.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second tasting room. This room is called the Velvet Chamber, and it's designed to be a replica of a room that would have been around in the time of Arthur Guinness. I'd like to draw your attention to the glasses that you're using. These are the exact same glasses used by the Guinness tasting rooms, or the Guinness tasting team every morning at 10 AM when they're testing out a fresh batch of Guinness. And I know a lot of you may be wondering, how do I land myself a job tasting Guinness for a living? And what I can tell you is, it's going to help knowing how to taste the drink in the correct manner. So, there's 3 steps to this. I'm going to talk you through the steps and then we're all going to do them together. So, the first is to hold the glass up to your nose and just take a deep inhale. You should be able to pick out all of the different aromas that you smell in the white room there. Then what you're going to do is that you're going to take a generous mouthful. You should never sip a Guinness, because when you sip a Guinness, what you're getting is the nitrogen head on the top. So without further ado, in Ireland we say sláinte as a kind of an equivalent to cheers. So on 3 we're all going to say sláinte and take a big gulp of our drink. 1, 2, 3.
Sláinte.
Lovely. So on the barley, on the side of your tongue, you should be tasting a rich roasted flavour. This of course comes from the roasted barley. On the back of your tongue, you should be tasting a bitterness, which comes from the hops.
So we're now in the advertisement area, so a lot of the ads through the years. This is actually a harp. One more floor up before we get to redeem our drink voucher. So we get a Guinness at the top, 1 Guinness each. The views across the city, so here we go. Food on 5. This is the top floor where you've got 360 views across the city. So just finished in the Guinness Storehouse tour. We ended up on the 7th floor having our free pint of Guinness. Catherine didn't like her Guinness, so I polished off hers too. So the tour was €30, and it was probably about an hour and a half in total, and then with a drink at the end another extra half an hour. But it was very busy on our tour. There was queues and queues all the way up until maybe the 4th floor, where it kind of died down. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to come to Dublin, it's well worth it. This is the first time I've done it, and I would recommend it. It's one of the kind of staples on an itinerary here in Dublin. The Guinness was lovely, the views are good. Now we're going to head back into town centre, Temple Bar area, and see what the night has to offer. So we've stopped in the Tom Kennedy's for a pint of Guinness, €5.80. Look at the beautiful pints in front of me. So this is a pint in the Tom Kennedy's pub, which is less than a mile from the Storehouse. Now the taste, it does feel a little more bittery, but it's still good. And it came to €9 for a Guinness and a Bulmers. So this is Tom Kennedy's. Now, according to the Guinness Guru, this is number 4 for the best pint in Dublin. And it was very good. We're less than a mile away from the Storehouse, but it was quite bitter, but still good. Hello from Dublin at night. So we've been back to the room, got changed, and now we're heading out for a meal. So we're going to a Japanese restaurant tonight. So it's just around the corner from our hotel, a few minute walk away. So show you when we get there. So this is the Japanese restaurant, Izakaya, here in Dublin.
They have sushi on it.
Gone for the Kirin Ichiban beer. Not too bad, not too bad. So we've gone for oysters. This will be my first time trying oysters. Some sushi. First time trying oysters. Tastes like the sea. All right, brilliant. Thank you. So over here we've got tofu, deep fried tofu with teriyaki. And here we've got some octopus balls. Now you can see my bad chopstick technique. So just finished in the Japanese restaurant. The food was amazing. The only thing I've got to complain about is the fried tofu. Tasted very fatty, but other than that, brilliant. Nice beer. The bill came to €87. I only had one beer, so it brought the bill down. But yeah, good vibes. We had to pay a deposit of €20 to secure the table, so that got taken off the bill at the end. And there's some horses here in Dublin city centre. So we're going to head now to a Temple Bar area. We're going to go to a bar called Bo's, where you are guaranteed a good pint of Guinness. So yes, see you there. So this is Temple Bar at night, as you can see. It's bustling, people everywhere, it's very lit up. Like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe. So we're coming up to the Bo's Lounge, which is one of the best places for Guinness, apparently. It's a bit outside of Temple Bar. Temple Bar's where all them lights are down there. A few minute walk out. was a quick in and out to the Bowes pub there. Good pint of Guinness. The froth stuck to the glass, so whether that is a good sign of a pint, I don't know. So next up is back down to the Temple Bar area. We're going to walk past the famous Temple Bar pub, the bright red pub where everyone gets photos. We might get a cheeky photo ourselves and then see if we're going to go in. It might be too busy, so if not, we'll go in. But if it is, home time. And tomorrow we've got another day of exploring. Temple Bar again, there's the Hard Rock Cafe. It's all very lit up now. When we came through this morning, it was like a ghost town. Everything was shuttered up and no one about. But obviously now the sun's set, everyone comes out to play. So we're getting even further into the Temple Bar area now, and it's just even more busy. Here's the famous Temple Bar up ahead, the bright red bar. It's always busy, always expensive. Rumour has it the pint of Guinness goes up by the hour. So the earlier you get there, the cheaper it is. Here's the famous Temple Bar. Everyone's stopping for photographs, even me. But busy, as you can see. Have you even been to Ireland if you don't get a photo in front of the Temple Bar pub? Right, so we've seen Dublin during the day, we've seen Temple Bar during the night. Now it's time to go to bed. See you on the next one.